It is time for you and me to enter our I don't give a single F era. But who am I, or why should you even listen to me? I used to be someone who would constantly let other people mess with my energy by taking every other thing so personally. So after reading a lot of books and researching on this particular topic, I have finally come up with 6 secrets or mindset hacks that has helped me to truly not give an F and protect my peace of mind like an effing goddess. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's start with our very first secret, which is the so what mentality. What is the so what mentality? Listen, guys, some things are not even that deep. The reason that you take them personally and you get hurt by them is because you attach some sort of meaning to that. But as soon as you take away that meaning, you won't feel hurt anymore. For example, let's say that someone did not reply back to your text or basically ghosted you, right? Okay, so why is it bothering you so much? Why is it such a big deal? You know why is it such a big deal? It's because you have attached some sort of meaning to that. Someone not texting you back automatically makes you think that I'm an unimportant person and that I'm not worthy of their reply. But the truth is that it's complete nonsense. How can someone not replying back to your text becomes a direct reflection of your worth and value? Make it make sense, please. And that is where the so what mentality comes into place. Someone didn't text you back. So what? Your crush does not like you back. So what? Why is your entire world revolving around somebody's text or admiration? The next time, whenever you feel triggered and you find yourself taking something personally, just ask yourself this one question. Will this matter in 5 years? If not, drop it and move on. And I'm going to give you many examples. Let's start with the previous one. Your crush does not like you back. So what? That does not automatically determine your attractiveness. There is somebody out there who is going to love you so much more than you could ever imagine. Some more examples could be somebody did not invite you to their event. You got unfollowed by someone on Instagram. Your picture did not get so many likes or comments. Somebody criticized you on the internet over something. Will any of this matter in 5 years? Exactly. If it does not affect your money, peace, and future, you don't care. Period. Now, the second secret is the projection rule. Other people's words and actions are always a reflection of their own reality, not yours. 99 out of 100% of the times, people are just projecting their own mindset, beliefs, and insecurities on you. Because someone who has a positive self-image and are happy and fulfilled will never make a comment on somebody's body, the way they carry themselves. It's always the miserable ones, the ones who are not ready to deal with their own insecurities, so they find it easier to just project it on you. Instead of working on themselves, they always find a way to judge you instead. And honestly, I feel so sad for these people, like so sad, because what can be worse than that? For example, let's say that you have a good fashion sense, right? Do you know there are people who are going to get triggered by that simply because they have this inner belief that they can never carry themselves in a way like you do. But instead of reflecting on themselves, they will find a way to put you down by saying something like, all you can do is fashion. Do you know, whenever I get triggered by something or someone, I always take a step back and reflect on myself. Like, why is it triggering me so much? What is this particular situation trying to teach me? What is this entire scenario trying to tell me about me? But unfortunately, not a lot of people are ready to do that. So now let me ask you, why do you have to take any of that personally? It was never about you. It was always about them. Now the third secret is an interesting one. The magical mindset. What is a magical mindset? It's when you start looking at things from a wider perspective. I want you guys to take a moment and imagine that you are making a deal with God, in which God tells you that I'm going to send you on a planet called Earth for a very, very short amount of time, where you are going to experience every single emotion that a human possibly can. There will be love, but there will also be hatred, from pain and suffering to joy and happiness, including jealousy, insecurities, and everything. Because all these things are important for your soul development. So you agreed. You are like, of course, why not? It's going to be such a fun and lovely experience. So basically, you made a contract with God, right? But now here we are, we human beings on this planet called Earth, taking everything so personally as if our life depends on it, but it was never even mentioned in the contract. God never asked you to take other people's opinions seriously and give them more importance than your own. God never asked you to let random people and even strangers mess with your energy, which you could be using in doing wonderful things instead. It's you who is doing that to yourself. And think about it, guys, when you were a child, did you even give a single F about other people's opinions and actions? No, right? You were so busy enjoying your own life and doing your own things. But as we grow up, our ego develops. We become conscious of our looks and the way other people perceive us. And then all of a sudden, their perception becomes more important than our own. But guess what? You can always choose to return back to that childish state, and I can make a whole other video on that. Now, the fourth secret is definitely an important one, which is find better fucks to give. What do I mean by this? I was reading this book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. It's an amazing book, I highly recommend it. And he basically said that it is essential to prioritize better values and better things to give a fuck about, because when you give better fucks, you get better problems, and when you get better problems, you get a better life. And have you guys not noticed that unbothered people never really take life so seriously? They just laugh things off and keep moving. Of course, they're focused on their goals and things that matters to them, and that is the thing. When you finally find the things that actually matters to you, you automatically stop worrying about stupid things like being popular and other people's opinions, etc. Because you become so much more focused on embracing things that are actually important to you. Things like building genuine relationships and achieving your goals, etc. And life is too short to stress over little things. You are so much more than other people's opinions, their validation, and their behavior towards you. None of that defines you, and I want you to hold on to that mindset. Anyway, I always say this, and I'm gonna say this again. Time flies like that, and some of you don't even take care of your health, so your lifespan is even shorter than other people, and then you're wasting that precious time in taking silly things personally. I'm sorry, but that's not very smart of you. Let me guys tell you a secret full of common sense, and that is every single person that you know is gonna get old one day and eventually die, and even this planet will not be here anymore one day. So what is there to give an F about exactly? And the last secret is the energy budget hack. You guys need to realize that your energy is precious, so stop wasting it on things that don't serve you. Every single time you get upset over nonsense, you drain your energy. You are the main character of your life, so stop giving the side characters too much influence. You don't need to convince people to like you or explain yourself to anyone. Think of your energy as money. Do not spend it on cheap negativity. So if someone tries to provoke you or make an argument with you for no fucking reason, before replying or saying anything, just pause and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Will this get me anything in return except of negativity? If not, just ignore it. Learn to protect your energy as if it's your most valuable asset, cause it is.